coming to...
Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, Lucas Farming Videos and more. And today we are back with another Farm Sim video. I've had a lovely week vacation, actually a couple of week vacations of YouTube, but last week was special. I went back up north visiting and came back down, and well, I got good footage of everything. Everything was great. That video will be coming shortly. Visit some nice, good state parks and land markings, and beautiful. But while I was gone, one of the mods that came out, which I was meaning to do a first mod video, never got a chance because I was gone, was doing the Volvo WIA trucks. These are amazing trucks, and these are the exact similar combinations I want if I had a Kenworth T800 on the Millennial Farmer map. These would be the trucks to use. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a tour as to these trucks. So we're going to go into the beautiful settings here because it's a lot easier. One of the mods you can easily use for this would be a Mack truck. If you don't want, like Volvo, you can use a Mack. Problem being is they don't really have a, this one does not have a sleeper, I believe. So you're only going to have the one option with the stack. So this would not be the ideal, I guess, truck to use for the Millennial Farm, but you can definitely use it for the white one. So I do a beige color, and then I will use the fender blue. And you see it's a similar design, but like I said, this is not really a truck you probably want to be using. You're gonna have the 3-color combination. AC if you wanted it. It's hot run this time of year, so probably. But other than that, I wouldn't use this mod for the Kenworth. I would use this mod for other things. It's not a bad mod at all. This is a great mod. So is this. I use this for the wrecker and for the spreader manure. But this is also good for an old series along with the dumpster. Now I know what you're thinking, what about using A2 Studios? Well, yes, I've done this before with the A2 Studios, and you have a coffin sleeper, you have a normal size sleeper, but look how long the bed is. So I could never figure out. Now there's also the TLX Phoenix trucks by A2 Studios. Once again, the stack was a bit tall and it wouldn't go behind the sleeper. There's nothing wrong with that. It just, if you want to base it off of something similar to I guess what I'm saying, if you want to use the Kenworths or the the Volvo trucks like the Millennial Farmer's Kenworths and the Peterbilt now, these are the first good mods. But now that the Wii came out, I'm going to show you exactly what the customizations is, what you probably should do, and how to do it. This is going to be basically my first video giving you secrets as to how to make the farm as real as possible, especially for consoles because you don't have many licensed brands. This is a licensed brand, Volvo. Another licensed brand is Honeybee. Another one that is brand new to us as well was Carry Wind System. Carry is a brand, Demco is a brand, Mauer is a brand as well. So you're having those kind of brands coming over, and it's just it's oh, Mendeco too is a brand. But anyway, going back over here, there's many ways. One of them, you can go down to the mod and DLC list, scroll all the way down to where it's in the V because Volvo. All the way down. Look at all those mods I have, making me jealous. Kidding, because it's my mods. And you can find the mod there. You can also find the mod under where the trucks are, and depending on how many mods you have, they do it alphabetically ordered. So obviously mine's in the back, but you know, it's up to you. Or you can go to the brands and go all the way down to V. Which is actually now going to be my personal favorite. Now that we got the truck, this is what you need to focus on. The customizations, if you remember, if you ever watched the Millennial Farmer, and you went through the, his machine equipment tour, you noticed, and this was in 2019, 2018 when he did it, he had his white Kenworth W900. I don't know if it's an A or a B, but he had the blue fenders in the front. Great design, beautiful. But he also mentioned that it was not a Cat, it was a Cummins engine and had lower horsepower. Well, today's our luck. So we are going to put in a Detroit engine on this one because I just feel like it. I'm going to put a 525 on it. Now, we are doing the day cab, and I'm going to do it day cab long, and you'll understand why soon. Next up, I'm going to leave the tires the way they are. They're perfectly fine, but you can change your rims as you want. You don't like aluminum, you can change whatever you want. Grill. So, it's up to you if you want to have the logo on, and I like the lower bumper. So, that is me, but once again, it's your preference if you want it or not. Roofing, cab roof. So you got design 1, that'll give you the beacons. Design 2 gives you the visor. That's important. You want that extra visor because that is what he has. Design 3 has the horns. Those are also very good. And design 4 has the deeper V, visor. Now, his reality truck is probably going to be this or this, with horns or without horns. I like the beacons, though, as well, so I do, oh, wow, those are antennas. I do this for my truck, the beacons. You can ignore the beacons as you want, but they're really cool. Now, wet kit, that's up to you. I don't know if he has one or not. The battery box, I think, is underneath the steps, but in this case, the battery box is on the side. I put it just for the looks. You do have options on your smokestack. So you got single curve, single tall curve, single straight tall. Then you got dual curve tall, dual straight, and dual straight tall. I go with the single curve, the short one. Your back of cab, that's going to give you, like, handles, for instance. Fairing. Your, they say headache rack, that's just your back rack. Fairing and headache rack, handle and headache rack, or whatever. He does not have a fairing on his, so you just get, he does have handles, that's an option if you want it. Yes, with or without. So I'm going to use the handles. Rear options, you have quarter fenders with mud flap. Then you got the back mud flaps. Yes, this is the option you want. You want the rear mud flaps because that's what he has, and he also has the rubber mud flaps on top of the quarter fender. But they also go on, other options, but this is what you want, okay? Fuel tank. For the day cab, you really don't need a 150-gallon tank. You only probably need 85. Now for your color options. You have many different color options. I went with beige. Your fenders, you go with a Goldhofer blue. And then for the roof, you go with beige. Okay? Then your bumper, I would do, that's on your preference. And then my rims, I did as a light gray. Then your license plate, you can either match it to his or just randomly do it. I random mine. Alright, that's for the day cap. Now for doing both of the T800s, the red trucks. Same customization, except you're gonna not want the Detroit engines. You're gonna want probably the WIA 3406 650 on both of them. Tires are good. The grill, same thing. I like the logo in the lower bumper, but that's up to you. Now for this, one of the trucks, I'm gonna leave the beacons on. One of the trucks is gonna have that deeper V, whatever you want to call it, the visor, and then another one is just gonna have the horns with the lower visor. It's gonna have a visor. So for the first truck, probably gonna be just without just a little small visor. Like I said, the wet kit I always like. Now the back, you're gonna want handles. You don't want the fairies. you want the handle. Same thing goes with the options. They're all got the mud flaps and all that good stuff. 85-gallon tank. It's your preference, and we're gonna make this a it's gonna be the case color. Fender. I know what you're thinking. What do you mean by fenders? It's gonna be your front fenders, not gonna be your rear fenders. Make sure all three colors are the same, so you can't really tell the difference of their colors. Now, oh no, the bumpers I put as the black. I'm sorry. The bumpers could be a Volvo black, or they could be the chrome. That is up to you. I guess I did put the black on them, didn't I? And then your tire configurations, you're gonna do the light gray. Once again, your configurations for the random license plate. Now, we're not done with this. Then you gotta do your sleeper. This is only a day cab. So, this is the reason why I said do the day cab long. Because when you put on your flat roof sleeper, it's already a day cab long. You're just adding the sleeper. I'm pretty sure his trucks have the flat roof, or they slope up a little bit. The problem when you slope it up a bit is the cab gets a bit like his truck. But I started coming to reality that the other truck, which is going to be the Peterbilt, has that slope going up a bit. You see, so that's why I decided flat roof. So you want the flat roof sleeper on both of them. The first truck, you want the small visor, and I think black or the chrome 4 on your bumpers. That's your preference. So this is the first truck. Now the more pinkish truck, it's going to be a Hardy color, not a case, but a Hardy color. It's going to be a bit different. Like I said, you can do a 150-gallon tank if you please. I stick with 85. When you're doing the Hardy color one, which is going to be his second truck, that's when you probably want to put your deeper visor. And the reason being is because you don't have the hood visor for like a bug reflector or something like he has on the other truck. So I do that to tell the difference of the truck, just like he tells the difference from that. Everything else I'm pretty sure is the same. You don't really have to change anything but the license plate, and same roof, same horsepower, and that's about it. So that's how I designed the trucks. They look actually really nice, and they match well with the actual sleeper itself. And then I have 53-foot Wilson trailers. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna look right now. Yep, they're all 53 Super Hopper Wilson trailers. He has 40-foot Tipty Super Hoppers. They look identical, and they just look better. Next up is going to actually be probably the machines. The machines are the same. Nothing different to that. But there is one difference, and that one difference is I have an extra header, so therefore I have an extra combine. That's the S780. But other than that, the rest is the same. These are not permanent sheds. I'm going to repeat that. These are not permanent sheds that I put down as placeables, because probably in the next coming few days to next week, the Millennial Farmer Shed Pack will be coming to all platforms. They already passed PC testing. I think right now they're in console testing. So you should be seeing them the next couple of days. Normally they take about a day if they pass the first. Most times pass the second for consoles, so they should only take a day, if not 2 days. If they do fail testing, then obviously it's good place in the official Millennial Farmer Shed Pack. I absolutely cannot wait for the Mapper's Paradise, the Millennial Farmer map to come out, so I'm not building these farms. But for a heads up for the Mapper's Paradise, if he can make the custom soybeans in rows and add like lentils and stuff like that, that would be great, because Millennial Farmer, he has that and shorter corn. That could be like a second mod, a short corn. You have the regular corn in case people want to just do regular corn, and you also have your short corn if you want to plant short corn. I think that would be a good mod. Add on another fruit to add to the Millennial Farmer map. Alright, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Luca, out.